KHTS. I'm Ellen Como. I'm here with...
One more time, Danny Lou for our third segment.
That's right. And we're talking about BalaCore Fitness Studio. We have a program starting on April 1st, and it's going to be a great program. It's 90 days. You're going to be learning about your body, learning about fitness. So it's more of a program where I actually, in 90 days, we can transform your body. There's still going to be transformation to be had after that. It's something I don't want you to quit, but you're going to walk out with a lot of knowledge and understanding about your body.
Yes.
Very important. Yeah, extremely important to get that part. So, and also what I want to mention is something that I've noticed a lot going on in my studio. There's people that come in, and everybody's coming in with a different story, and everybody's coming in with a different level of desire and want. But they also come in with different things that have happened way before they've ever called on BalaCore. And it's meeting, so at BalaCore Fitness Studio, we like to meet you at your level, where you are, and then take it from there. I have one person that comes to BalaCore Fitness Studio that her job is to show up and walk in the door 3 days a week. That's it. Now, once she walks in the door, she can turn around and walk right back out that door in her car and drive home. She's completed the task. That's it. Because that's as far as she is right now. I have other people who I've had to actually take some classes away from because they were overworking. So I take an interest in each and every person that walks in the door of that studio and help teach them and guide them on how to have a healthy body.
Yeah, and that's the thing that a lot of other gyms do that don't. They just open the door and they go, here's the equipment. Like how many times at the big box places, they just go, okay, here's what we have. We have to spin, go take that and go take that.
Right.
There's no nutrition counseling. There's no an overall commitment to that person. You're just a number that gets in the door. Yeah, and we are not that at BalaCore Fitness for sure.
No, or you pay a lot for their nutrition counseling, which I don't charge for.
Correct.
It's something because nutrition is 80% of fitness.
Yeah, and I just want to add again, I know I always say this for all of our people out there in radio 1220, the hometown station land, is that I'm just a regular guy. I have some other jobs. I just happen to be a business owner with Ellen, and I slip up every day, and you can't beat yourself up. I mean, one day I might go good, and then another day I had a French fry. Another day I had something, and I eat ice cream every night. But I'm 50 years old, but I'm going in, I'm trying to do the 90, as much percentage that I can do, and you mess up and you just get back on and go, hey, maybe this week I'm not going to do it and eat healthy. And you know what? I'm going to try organic bananas instead of the other ones. Pay a little bit more to be healthier. And once I started getting on that kick, you kind of like go in and you can't go get those other bananas because you're on that kick of feeling better when you're doing the overall physical training the right way, with someone talking to you and teaching you what that nutrition is. So it's like you have to have both. You just can't have one.
Yes. Yeah, the 4 quadrants of fitness that I teach at my gym are nutrition, exercise, sleep, and hydration. Because you need all 4 of those components. And hydration, I mean water. Our muscles are 80% water. Our muscles are not 80% coffee. Our muscles are not 80% tea.
Oh,
our muscles are not 80% fruit juice. They're 80% water. So they need to constantly be refilled up back with water. That's like putting, cooking oil in your gas tank and wanting your car to go. Now, I've heard there are some cars I think you can use cooking oil with, but I don't know. Maybe
Brazil,
I'm wrong.
Spain.
But, so it's putting the wrong thing in the tank and expecting it to drive at its efficient rate, and it's not going to happen. You're just going to end up blowing out the engine, just like you would end up blowing out a muscle. So you need to keep your muscles hydrated. I will see it time and time again. Somebody, you can almost see the look, and they're dragging, and they're having the hardest time, and the soreness is over what they thought it should be, and they're not getting any results, and their body isn't changing, and they're getting so frustrated. And I'll ask them, how much water are you drinking? Not enough. So you do need to drink plenty of water every day, about 80 ounces if you're working out. That's a lot.
And it's not easy. I mean, believe me, I don't drink that much of that I do like drinking water, and I do drink lots of water, but I don't think I get to that level. It's just trying to obtain to that level. So your body gets more than they had yesterday.
Yeah.
And that's all it is. It's progression. And that's what I think at BalaCore, we take you where you are. And that's where Ellen meets you, okay? You've never walked on a BalaCore. We're at the beginning. Where have you worked out at all? No. We have a girl that's 13 that comes in. And she was not even having it with the bikes, sitting on it, pedaling it, and then on the cycles. And now she's up pumping when the music's pumping. And this is literally just a 10th time on it. She's into it, and she's building up her cardio and her enthusiasm. So we met her where she was, and she sat down on the bike where she was. The BalaCore, she wouldn't even stand on it. Remember? Yep. And so now she's into it, smile, it changes her attitude, and it's just like life is brought out of our clients.
You know, it's true. When she walks in the door, she's such a sweetheart. When she walks in the door, she lights up.
Yes.
She's so happy to be there. And we've all kind of taken her under our wing and, you know, support her through this journey that she's trying at 13 years old to change her body and make it healthy and fit. And what a great thing for someone at her age to want to strive for. It just inspires all of us. And that's it. We get so much inspiration from inspiring our members.
Yeah, and that's what I think overall the struggles of business, the struggle of doing things to help people, the hours you and I work extremely hard, tough hours, and I have other businesses as well, that when we walk in the door and we see that we have helped people's hearts, minds, bodies, and the physicalness of them, it kind of alleviates all that work. We did it for a good reason. And I think you and I would agree that's why we're doing this.
Right, of course. Yeah, if you're in fitness, you're not in fitness for any other reason, but you love people. And you want to see them get better, and you want to see them live fuller lives. And to be able to have the opportunity, and this is something that I've been doing most of my life. It is something that I've had a passion for my whole entire life. I truly was one of the lucky ones that made my gift my living. And I'm so glad that I had that opportunity. I'm so glad I made that choice to do that at a young age. And it's such a fulfilling place to be. But, you know, seeing that, I can't say that right now because I'm getting put into a break. So I'm going to have to hold whatever that was. We're going to go into a break right now. This is Ellen Como and Danny Liu on your hometown station, AM 1220 KHTS. You're listening to the BalaCore Fitness Show here on your hometown station, AM 1220 KHTS. My name is Ellen Como. I'm here with
Danny Liu. That's what I get to say every time.
You're lying. And we were talking about the studio, BalaCore Fitness Studio, and we're throwing out the word BalaCore. We're just kind of throwing it out there. But BalaCore is a piece of fitness equipment I invented. It is a full-length flat bench and floor model filled with air. So your core is constantly engaged. Your balance is challenged at all times. The workouts are intense with no impact to your joints. At our studio, we are personal training in a class setting. It's all classes. We keep them small on purpose so we can reach everybody. And we want to make sure our mission statement is to take everyone and to help them get to a healthy lifestyle for life.
And we do have personal training. So we've had some people that have come in and they take a couple personal training classes. They learn and then they said, hey, I can do this in the regular setting, and they meet people and so on. Yeah. So we do have also personal training from all of our trainers.
Yes, and our staff has been hand-selected by me, not only for their ability to do as far as give a classroom and understanding of the body, but for how well they reach out and understand people. That was such an important thing for me, for anybody that works at our studio. Yeah,
and it was a journey on that because not being in the business owner part, when I just went to a gym, I just thought, hey, what goes into hiring somebody? They just get somebody and they bring them in. And some people, they're just there to do their 1 hour with you. And I hate to say it, they really didn't care if I was hurting or not. So when I was having back issues, and, they were walking right by me, other trainers at other gyms just went on, okay, just use a lighter weight. Not like what we do and you do, and all you train all your people. We're modifying. The instant you have any pain, you always ask. Even before the class, anybody have a problem? I want to make sure I'm aware, and I'm going to modify everything today. And I would say you get 3 or 4 a day that says, okay, this is hurting, or this knee, or this, and you modify it all, and it's healthier for their and more enjoyable for the workout experience.
Yeah, working out and exercise. Working out there's a level of discomfort you're going to have to work through, but it should never be pain. There's a difference in that. Also, understanding that difference comes from learning. That's something we're going to be talking about in our program coming up for 90 days. So you're going to be learning what it takes to get your body healthy and maintain it and to keep going. And it's not something we want you to quit after 90 days. We're not going to be, you don't win a prize because you lost the most weight. You're going to win. We're going to have a prize that we are giving out. The prize that we're giving out is because you showed up to the classes that you committed to, and you showed up for the weighing and measuring, because those are the things that matter. Consistency matters. Being there matters. Showing up on the class and giving it what you have matters. The results will come, and they'll come in their own time. And you want to take your time with getting those results. Some people can transform their body in 3 months completely. Somebody can't. It's just the way their genetics are made. I don't want that person that is genetically not made to change their body that quick to look at the person that is and think they failed in any way. They didn't fail.
And you're absolutely right about that. I never thought that in a challenge they're always looking how much fat loss, how much this, that, and that, the other. So that's almost a disadvantage, and discouraging it can be for some people.
Well, yeah, some people, it hypes them up, and I love it because that's a really good thing. But then what happens to that genetic person that genetically they just aren't made to lose it like that?
Yeah, I agree
quickly.
with you.
It could be very disheartening, frustrating. So what I want is just people to come as you are. And we're going to take you through this journey of what it takes and teach you with information, with knowledge. And so much of fitness now is going to just do what I tell you to do, and that's it. Like, just don't ask any questions, just do it. They don't take the time to answer any questions. They really don't give you any time to think about any questions. I want questions. Let's sit down after. Many, many times after my classes, there's a Q&A going on where they have a question. I get texts all day long like, am I supposed to feel this way? This is going on. I'm feeling this way. And I will answer each and every one of them. It's so important to do that. This is a community at my studio. This isn't just a facility to come in and do an exercise and get a workout or lose 10 pounds. This is a community, and to be able to have a community, you have to have experts that you can go to help you in your walk.
Yeah, and the ones that you trust.
Yes.
And with your years of experience, you could say there's someone there, but if they don't have the knowledge behind what they're talking about, and that's what we have at our gym. People have the knowledge.
Yes, they will not work there if they don't have the knowledge. Absolutely. And we have a couple of trainers that just, they all are amazing. I got to say, each and every one of them are so wonderful, and they all have that patience. And I will see it even on Facebook with two of them having one of my trainers having a conversation with somebody that was at their class, and it just makes my heart sing, because I see this thing going back and forth where they're getting so encouraged privately or personally or however they're doing it, and then other people jump in and will help too. And that's what any journey you take in life, but especially with fitness, it can be you wake up some mornings and you're like, the last thing in the world I want to do is walk in that gym. I am upset. I am emotionally distraught. I'm exhausted. I have this going on. I'm too busy. My kids are, you have so many different things that can keep you out of getting in your car and driving to the gym. But if you build a place where that people are going to come in, and as soon as they walk in the door, it's a safe place for them. They're going to get filled up.
Yep.
They're going to get fed with what they need. Now all of a sudden, it's not going to be such a chore to get there. They're going to look forward to it. And I see that happening at the studio every day. And it's so, so fulfilling.
Yep. And that's what I see every day too. Even if, as the business owner part, I get filled up by seeing the people's bodies change, their attitudes change, their personalities come out, and things like that. So for me, coming myself, just even as I work out with the people too as well, and the trainers train, and I just work out as a member. I do the same routines. I can see the people coming out of their shells and their bodies changing. So that's an amazing thing, a byproduct of being an owner and interacting and being a people person that I am.
Yes. So the program is something you really want to look at. If you're not in a challenge right now, even if you're in a challenge, you might want to add it to your challenge, because it's not going to be adding anything extra as far as workouts where it's going to hurt you and take you away from your goal that you have with your team. But it's starting on April 1st. And we're going to give our information as soon as we get back from this break on how you can go about being part of this program and, gosh, get all this information that I cannot wait to share with everybody. This is Ellen Como and Danny Liu on your hometown station, AM 1220 KHTS.